Come on in. As you're coming in, tell me what city, what state you are watching me from tonight. We're going to go deep. You know, start tagging your 5 people. Start letting them know that we're on. Come on, let me say good evening, good afternoon, hasta mañana, whatever it is, wherever you are. Come on, let me see your name, say hello, so that I can greet you tonight. Let me know what city, what state that you're watching from. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon. Y'all go get you something to eat, something to drink. Because I promise you, this here is going to leave you both empty and full at the same time. Let's see who we have. All right, Raven. That's Macon, Georgia, even though she didn't put it on there. She's from Macon. All right, Barbara, Macon, Georgia. Shanika, hey, that's my church member in Greensboro, North Carolina. Y'all represent your states. Come on. Let me know the city, the state that you're watching from tonight. Get your bag of chips. Get you something to drink, a Coke, some water. Because we fixing to empty out and fill back up again. So as you're coming on, say hi to me. Let me know what city, state that you're watching me from. Tag your 5 people as you're coming on. Tag them. Share this message. See that little button right there that says share? See right there? Yeah, hit that. See those buttons down there that say hearts or like? Hit those too. See that little section that says comment? Light those up for me, okay? Tag your 5 people. Share this. And we're going to go right into this. There's something that you have got to stop doing. Promise you, everybody is or has done this some point in their life, and we have got to stop doing it. So, come on, and we're going to talk about it tonight. Tag your 5 people. Hello, hello, Sister Velma from Macon, Georgia. All right, Macon is deep in the house tonight. I'm loving it. Come on, let me know what city, state you are watching me from. Then tag your 5 people and share this message somewhere. I promise you. We're going to empty it out, and then we're going to eat again, all right? We're going to eat after we empty out. So tag your 5 people. Let them know. We got Durham, North Carolina in the house. All right, Durham. Come on in. As you're coming in, let me know where you're watching me from so I can give your city and your state a shout out. See that share button? Hit that. See those comments? Light them up. And we're getting ready tonight to go into this. I hope y'all have enjoyed that. Listen. A lot of people, I know that the message itself caught you. And so everybody was like, what? Stop what now? Well, listen. Let's see who else we have. Hi, Robin. Let us know where you're watching us from. I think she's from Texas. There's Elder Graham. That's the state of New York. Come on, y'all. Y'all better have all 50 states in this live. All right. So tonight, my typical Bible study tonight is on Wednesdays, but I thought that we could take a moment and do a little therapy with each other. I do have a background in counseling, and I was praying, and I said, well, Lord, what do you want me to do tonight? And the Lord said, I need you to teach my people how to live. I was like, teach them how to live. You know, you get a job, you gonna eat. You know, what do you mean teach them how to live? And he said that there is something that the people of God, everybody in this world has done it in some form, but he's specifically talking to the people that he wants to progress, which is everyone, but the saints, we've got to master this thing that we have been doing, and it has been stopping us from reaching our goals. It has been interrupting our relationships. It is messed up family relationships, friendships, on your job, just all kinds of things, denied opportunities. And we have got to stop this right now. I hope as you're coming on, you're tagging your 5 people. See that share button down there? Hit that. See those hearts and those likes? Let's keep those coming. I don't see anybody hitting no hearts and no likes. Keep those things coming tonight, and we're going to talk about what you need to stop and why you need to stop it right now. This is something that's very dangerous and detrimental, not only to your happiness, not only to your spiritual life, and not only to your relationships, but it is also dangerous for your health. Do you hear me? This is also dangerous for your health. And I know somebody was like, will she hurry up and get to the point? I am trying to give some people to log on. If you do your part, listen, trying to give enough people a chance to log on, because I really don't want to have to go over this again. But I do want to tell you what it is that I have done. Some of you have done. You might be doing it now. Somebody you know is probably doing this right now. And it is literally killing your potential, killing your future, if you don't get a hold on it. So, thank you for those hearts. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for tagging your 5 people. You've been a blessing. Y'all are always supporting, and I'm grateful for you. So what is it that we're doing that is killing us, that is messing us up, that is stopping us? All right? When I say it, I want you to type this, okay? Are you ready? Let me hear. I need somebody down there to, hey, Nikita, missed you at church Sunday. Hope to see you third Sunday. Good to see you, Sweet Pea. Listen, when you are ready, I want you to type the word that I'm about to say, okay? Self-sabotage. Type it in the comments. Self-sabotage. Type it in the comments. Self-sabotage. We are self-sabotaging ourselves. This is the reason why we're not meeting our goals. Candace, you're on. Say hello. As you're coming on, say hello to me. Let me know what city, what state that you're watching us from. We already have 8 states represented. That is amazing. So again, I see you. You're writing self-sabotage. Hey, Megan, let me know where you're watching from. As you come on, put your city and your state. Let me know where you're watching from. Self-sabotage. I have to let you know, it is not necessarily the devil's fault that you are not seeing what God spoke in your life. Whoa, what? You mean to tell me that there's something that is hindering my progress in God, in life, my potential, and you mean to tell me that it's not the devil all the time? Yep, that's exactly what I said. It is not always the enemy. All right, making Georgia deep in the house. It is self-sabotage. And so what is self-sabotage? Self-sabotage is simply behaviors or thought patterns. Remember, we talked some Wednesdays back about thought patterns. Those are strongholds. So those are patterns that lock into your brain, and they won't let your mind be free from those thoughts that are incorrect patterns of thinking. So self-sabotage involves behaviors or thought patterns that hold you back. They put you on hold, and they prevent you from doing what you want to do and what you need to do. Have you ever had a moment, and I know I have plenty of them. You're sitting on the couch and you're like, oh my God, I know I need to wash those dishes. I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow comes, you see the dishes sitting there, and you're like, I know I need to wash those dishes, but yet you do not. That is self-sabotaging, because it is a form of procrastination. So again, the thing that you are doing is self-sabotage. And why does it have self? Because you are doing this to yourself, and we want to blame everything on the devil. We want to come to church and we want to testify and say, and we want to get prayer. Oh, the devil is messing with me. Oh, the devil is all in my finances. The devil is all in my mind. Oh, he won't let me progress. I got people trying to block me. Sometimes it is you. Sometimes you are your own worst enemy, because God is saying, I've opened the door but you're taking your time contemplating, rethinking, second guessing yourselves. And he said, this is the reason why you're still stuck in those same patterns. I preached a message last Sunday. If you listen, you need to go back and watch it. The message was entitled, Take Me Off Repeat. This is a part of that series. Take me off of repeat. I'm in these same cycles and I don't know how to get out of them. I need you to take me off of repeat. And in that sermon, God revealed to us is that you are the one that can break that cycle. But you have to play a part in your own deliverance. So again, self-sabotage is simply behaviors or thought patterns that hold you back and prevent you from doing what you know you should be doing or what you know you need to be doing. And so again, what are some of the reasons why, and if my computer goes off, I'm just going to type this back in. Y'all give me a minute. What are some of the reasons why we self-sabotage? Why is it that we're messing up ourselves? What are some of the reasons that we are messing up our own chances to progress? Let me give you a few of them. And if you will, down in the comments, type these down so someone can reflect. Get your notebooks out because we're fixing to empty all of this out and then I'm going to fill you up again. All right. So again, the first reason is faulty thinking. Somebody put that in the comment section. Faulty thinking. What is faulty thinking? Those are just simply thinking thoughts that are false. Thinking about things that are not even true. Sometimes we worry about things that are never going to happen. We will sit there and I have known some people that will worry themselves into a frenzy. They will almost stroke out, almost have a heart attack, worrying about things that may or may not even happen. And so the first reason that I'm giving you tonight is faulty thinking, because it all starts with your thought. Do you know that before God spoke man into being, we were a thought in his mind? Yes, he thought about us first, and then he spoke us into existence. So man has to think about it first, and then it infiltrates into your heart, and then it goes down and implants itself into your spirit and in your soul. And this is why it's so hard to get free. Now listen. So we have faulty thinking things that are not even real, thinking things that may or may not happen. Faulty thinking is one of the reasons why people self-sabotage. Now this one here, I promise you we have all done this one, and some of us are probably still doing it. Number 2 is fear of intimacy or rejection. Fear of intimacy or rejection. When I say rejection, I'm not talking about all the time necessarily, a Barry White moment. Here I am, baby. Not always that type of intimacy. I am also talking about the fact that sometimes you are afraid to let people get close to you. You're afraid to let people get to know the real you because of how things have happened in the past. We've all done this. I'm not going to trust anybody anymore because I've been hurt too bad. I've been cut. I've been bruised. I've been stabbed in the back. I've been left for dead. All of those things. Okay, but that was in your past. And so the more you keep saying, I was left for dead. I've been stabbed in my back. I've been betrayed. And then that becomes a part of your faulty thinking. And then when you start dwelling on it, the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So when you are thinking that you are betrayed, you are betrayed. When you're thinking that all people are going to do is just stab you in your back, guess what's going to happen? You are only going to attract those type of people that you say have done those things to you. Oh, I'm so used to betrayal. Everybody just about that comes into your path is going to betray you. I don't trust people. You can't trust people. Guess what? Guess the type of people you're going to run into. People that you cannot trust because your thoughts are coming out into the atmosphere and you are self-sabotaging yourself. You could meet somebody who is amazing, but because in your mind, you have a fear of intimacy or rejection. You may meet somebody and then within the first 10 minutes, you're talking. We have talked ourselves out of blessings. Listen. I know some people don't want to hear this, but you better tag them and let them know. This here is not the devil. This here is you. This here is not the enemy. It is you. What's going on here is not your haters. This is you. And here is where you have to take control of your own thoughts. This is where if you're tired of being stuck on repeat and you're tired of the same sad song, thank you for whoever sent that heart up. Send those hearts up. Like those comments up. Listen. If you're tired of hearing the same sad song, I'm broke, I'm busted, I'm disgusted, nobody cares about me, nobody loves me, you are self-sabotaging yourself and you are killing your potential, you are killing your chance at freedom, you're killing your own desires to do your very best, and you're also crushing the potential of who God could make you to be. And so again, number 2 is you are always walking around fearing intimacy, either in relationships or you're afraid to let people get close to you because of what has happened in your past, and you start fearing rejection. If I try to go and do that, if I apply for that job, they're just gonna reject me. I don't have the qualifications. I don't have the degree. All of this that's coming at your mouth first started in your head. Everything that's coming out of your mouth now first was a thought. Then it got in your heart. And then the Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Anybody that tell you, oh, I ain't mean to say that. Let me tell you something. Yes, they did. They just didn't mean to say it out loud where you could hear it. My mother always used to say, listen to what people say when they're angry or when they are drunk or inebriated, because a lot of times that is when they're speaking their truth. So the third reason I'm going to give you tonight is that you are in a mode where you are procrastinating and you are avoiding doing things that you know need to be done. Some of our families are not together now because people have avoided talking about things. They have avoided confronting issues in the family. They have avoided or procrastinated dealing with spirits and dealing with habits and dealing with issues and situations that should be dealt with. But in a lot of families today, we would rather cover it up, sweep it under the rug than to deal with it. I need about 15 of y'all to just type, it's time to deal with it. It's time to deal with it. You got to deal with it. You cannot confront what you cannot identify. But once you identify it, then you have got to target it. You have got to face this thing on. No more procrastination in 2022. Stop avoiding what you listen. You see somebody and you know that you have hurt them or they have hurt you, and you see them in the supermarket, you ducking behind the bread, you trying to hide behind the potato chip stand because you don't want to face that person because you know you did something to them or you know that they did something to you. That is self-sabotaging. Do you want to know why? Because the longer you take to face these issues that need to be faced, then it only makes you worse on the inside because you have what's called suppressed emotions. A lot of the people of God are walking around and they have suppressed emotions. Sometimes we are not telling people how we really feel because we're trying to save face. We're trying to be nice. No, you need to tell people if it is bothering you. You need to let people know if that cut you. You need to let people know if you are still bleeding from what they said or what they did. There is a Christian way and a godly way to say these things, but it's certainly not sitting there and repressing and suppressing your emotions because you're just like, I just let God handle it. No, God is saying you handle it. The Bible even says that if you have an ought against your brother, the Bible says you go to him. And this for the sisters too. If you have an ought against your sister, you go to them. You don't wait. Well, they're the one that wronged me. They're the one, they need to be apologizing to me. I didn't do anything to them. They did, everything was wrong. I was the one that was wrong. They did it to me. Still, but you are the one that is sitting there feeling some type of way, going to sleep on it, which is very dangerous because the Bible says, don't let the sun go down on your wrath. And you're sitting there and that person is probably not even, they may not even know that what they did or what they said cut you or hurt you in the manner that it did, but because you're sitting there and you refuse to get that out of you, then you're sitting there with a whole full-fledged attitude against somebody who may or may not even know that they have offended you. So again, the third reason is you are procrastinating for whatever reason, and you're trying to avoid doing something that you know needs to be done. Somebody needs to type, this has to be done. I've got to do this. I have to do this. There is a certain part of deliverance that comes and accountability that you have to do. God will do his part to deliver you, but there is a certain part that we must do. And y'all know my saying is that deliverance first starts with a decision. You've got to first think, I want to be free. I want to be productive. I want to be effective. I want to be more on time. You've got to start setting goals for yourself to be better. It is not the job of the church. We can come in and speak all of these affirmations over you that'll make you feel good for 15